Peace, guys. Blessings. So, I'm chiming in because I want to talk about what's going on in the music industry. Now, when I say music industry, I'm going to narrow it down to hip-hop particularly. Now, that's not to say that the other genres don't have their shortcomings as well. But hip-hop seems to be really that driving factor that forcing our urban neighborhoods, or the ghettos as some would call them, and really we look for inspiration and such. So when you have a bunch of artists in the rap game, the hip hop game, talking about nothing but drugs, pharmaceuticals. Now, I've done a video like this in the past, so I'm not going to get into the specifics, but you guys know it's opiates galore. It's Seroquel, it's lean, promethazine, codeine. You know, these guys are rarely even talking about loud. You know, they ain't even talking about marijuanites. You're talking about they really going in on the heavy stuff. You might even hear them talk about coke. Slat. Know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, it's getting really crazy. Now, one thing I'm going to say is, okay, you do what you do. You're an adult. Whatever. Okay. But when we talking about capitalizing, monetizing, now, we going into a realm of society, the community, the world, other people, children, okay? Now, you got to really be vigilant of what kind of content you putting out there, what you selling to the consumer, okay? Because I'll be honest with you, man. You know, really all you guys are doing is breeding a bunch of other people going to be doing the same thing. You know, hip-hop was essentially a way for us to communicate knowledge, share mathematics, if you know what I'm talking about. Peace to the gods that's out there listening. Okay? We supposed to really be trying to uplift one another in our communities. Yet, we doing what we were doing on the corners in the mid-'80s, the '90s, you know, terrorizing neighborhoods in the physical. Now we're doing it in the digital. So we took that whole fight from the street, you know, to the web. It's no joke, man. You know, and I get it. Party harder. Do your thing, whatever. It's your money, it's your life. But don't drag us all down as well. You know, at least give us a few songs that's worthy of praise. Something that's going to at least balance out your scale on the good old Judgment Day. Don't give us nothing but Dracos and promethazine. You know what I'm saying? And degradation of women. The degradation of women. I mean, come on, man. Like, you guys really have to grow up. You know, somebody said that Gilly the other day was saying, in terms of, rest in peace, King Vaughn's situation, how he passed, he was saying that it's okay to grow up. Imagine that. Imagine that a grown man got to tell you it's okay to be a grown man. You know, 40, 50, 60-year-old cats, man, out here, man. I see one cat was almost 70. Still out here with a fitted in a hoodie and saggy jeans, like. Guys, I'm 35. I was born in 85. I grew up looking forward to seeing the OGs in the neighborhood, man. Because I knew I was going to learn. And it was going to give me tools, you know, of the trade. Well, ways to get ahead. You know, now you look around, ain't nobody to look up to. If anything, everybody looking down. Because everybody got their heads so high and their nose up. Come on, man. And I hold the labels personally responsible to the utmost. I mean, the utmost level. You guys are the entity, the paying entity, the company that these young men and women are under. And you're the one putting up the money to invest into their endeavors. Those songs with those lyrics that are really destroying us on a day-to-day and not enlightening us by any stretch of the imagination. It's disgusting how you guys are profiting from such misery, torment, suffering, carnage. And I don't care if it's directly. Indirectly is just as worse, man. Because you the cowards behind the curtain, perpetrating the frauds, being hypocrites, cutting checks, often giving blank checks. Artists could do as they want, giving it obscene advances. Meanwhile, the banks, angel investors, venture capitalists, it's like pulling teeth to get dollars out of them. And we ain't talking about nothing to do with the streets. Controversy sells. And this is what you guys are banking on. It's disgusting. It's horrific. It's horrendous. I want to single out a particular person that just comes to mind right now. Ryan Press. Okay, I understand he's perhaps the president of the A&Rs. Maybe over at, I even want to say, the label, I can't remember. I know he moves around a lot. Yo, homeboy, sort of acts like he's part of the in crowd. That he's up there cheering for us, that he has us in his mind and his heart, his prayers, that he means the best for us. And I say us collectively, the ghetto, urban communities across America and the likes, because we know that hip-hop stretches globally, internationally, all over, everywhere. There's a slum everywhere you go on this planet. Okay? So I'm really disgusted at these record labels and their lack of ethics and integrity. Putting their money wherever it is gonna make the most. Yeah, I get it. We need to make this guap. But we also need to save our souls in the process. Again, balance out that good old scale. You know, the good deeds, the bad deeds. It's terrible, man. You know, and Mr. Press is not the only one, man. No. That's just one that came up in my mind because I was reading something about, rest in peace, King Vaughn. And, I believe he had commented on about it or something related to it or something. I don't know. I fell down a rabbit hole of sorts, and I ended up seeing a quote that had something to do with it or was related to it in some way. Anywho, this is a system-wide thing. You know, RIAA also included. You know, how they have these advisory warning labels on these mixtapes and, these albums. Makes you scratch your head, like, for real. If anything, I was reading something that mentioned that that's just another selling point that entices the consumer to pick up the item. Because people want controversy. People like that raciness. Okay? So you're not meaning us well by forcing us, of all other genres, to put such a label on our pieces. I don't know another genre that does that, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Now, just for the sake of respect for everybody's time who potentially signed in and chimed in and listened to this video, I was cut it out at 10 minutes, but I hope you really got the sentiment. Now, start tagging any record label, exec, A&R, or whoever